I'll say this, though, a little more R&D you've done as a Little League baseball coach, and as I had that same opportunity to do, you had another line in the book that said something, it's amazing what a little playing time will do to the happiness of the parent.
The parents.
Yeah, the parents. Yeah, the parents keep pretty close clock on playing time.
I'll tell you what, it was a revelation to me a couple of years ago when I got to know Tony Bennett pretty well, the coach here at UVA, and we were talking, over dinner one night, and he said something about the parents, and I said, Coach, you don't have to deal with the parents, do you? And he just burst out laughing. He said, are you kidding me? He said, the parents these days are terrible. The helicopter parents, especially if you have a great athlete, his parents have big dreams. He said the older the kids get in college, the worse the parents become. And I said, you have to deal with it. He said, yes, you have to deal with that because you spend so much time with the kids and their mamas, convincing them that this is the right place for their kid to come play basketball. So you have to have a relationship with the family because you want to keep the kid happy. You want to keep the parents happy. And, these people have access to you. And if there's not enough playing time or any other issue, it's something they really have to deal with. That's been compounded greatly by the new transfer rule.
Transfer portal. Vanderbilt just lost the #1 rebounder in the SEC to go home to Texas this year he can play for them next year.
It's insanity. And I can't imagine the coaches enjoying it because it's going to wreak havoc. Not only, so if you're a coach, you have a hotshot freshman who may be unhappy with his playing time. You got to be careful to keep him in the game enough so he won't leave you. So that affects the way you coach your team. I mean, it's just awful. And so
with the Junction, you agree the Junction boys where Paul Bear Bryant sequestered his team in the middle of the night off for 2 months to practice somewhere else because he couldn't take the heat of the parents coaching him every day.
And that was 40 years ago. It's I can't imagine what it's like now. I know guys who quit coaching in high school in baseball, lacrosse, basketball around here at our school, other schools. They just quit coaching because the parents were impossible. We see it at every level. You guys see it, it's everywhere. The expectations are so enormous, especially if the kid is showing some talent at the age of 12. The parents just go nuts.